What are you actually gonna do? This is the real question. What are you actually gonna do? What are you actually gonna do? So let's.
Guys, we've been doing this for 35 weeks. 35 weeks.
Fucking sick of it, bruv. I'm fucking sick of it.
I love it. Same old, guys. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Sign up to our Patreon by just going on your fucking, what's it called? Your app store. Download Patreon. Search ShxtsnGigs. Subscribe to us on YouTube. ShxtsnGigs podcast. Yeah, man. We're all over the globe. We're on Facebook as well. Merch is active or currently pending.
That reminds me when you mentioned about Patreon. So I'll give him another shout out anyway, because it's just a big dick move. Man like Sebastian, bruv.
Big dick energy, Sebastian.
Big dick energy, Sebastian. So back when we said a few episodes back, we had a patron subscriber called Sebastian. And we shouted him out. I let him know that he subscribed, but we let him know Abby,
yeah.
Out Trump, man.
Abby or Gabby?
Nah, Abby.
Abby for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. So Abby was paying more than him. Man messaged back, upped his donations, and was like, bruh, after that little thing, I had to up my contributions. I was like, bruv, that's a big dick energy, bruv. That's real nigga shit.
That's real nigga shit.
Man said, what? You think what? You think
I-
man trying to afford? You man are cute. You thought? Oh, you cute. Oh, you thought I couldn't afford 10 pounds?
Shout out Sebastian.
Hey,
Man
take
like
that.
Seb.
Hold that tenner.
Hold that, Seb.
Hold
Thank
that
you,
tenner.
Seb.
Man won't miss that.
Hold that spud, Seb. You're a real G.
Bro, when I read that message, I was like, this guy.
Real G Sebastian.
Swinging dick. Swinging
He
low.
must get pussy.
He gets pussy.
Sebastian
pussy.
must get pussy.
He gets pussy.
He gets thrown at him.
Rags. Slanging dick. Dickhead. I love it. Yeah,
Sebastian,
man.
you're a funny guy, man. Thank
Chat
you.
to me, man. What you got for me?
Thank you, Ron. What have I got for you guys today?
Black leather glove, no sequins.
Oh my God. Do you remember life before mobile phones? Like, do you remember the times where you had to call someone and actually know their number?
Big man. Yes, I do, for one. And I remember having to call. I remember because I've told you before, I hated doing phone calls as a kid. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
And I remember having to ring my boy, asking if I could have a sleepover at his house.
Yeah.
And I had to ring the landline.
Yeah.
And I knew his mum, obviously his mum's going to pick up.
Yeah.
And bro, I was so terrified. Anytime I wanted to speak to Donnie, and then I'd ring, and then his mum would answer, she'd be like, hello? And I'm like, hi. I think her name was Mrs. Yeah, his name was Lewis Collins. And then I'd have to be like, hi, Mrs. Collins. It's James, Lewis's friend James. Is Lewis there? Is Lewis allowed to speak, please? It's just so embarrassing, fam. So embarrassing. And I remember my dad watching me do it. Just like
some
pussy,
pussy-o.
pussy,
You fucking pussy-o.
Bruv, I hate that. Yeah, life before mobile phones was long. Do you remember life when mobile phones were new? When you first had your first phone?
Yeah. I remember when I first got my first phone stolen.
Oh, Jesus.
I had a Nokia 80, I think it was called an 8210. It was a red and black one, a small one. It looked like a spider.
Yeah,
like a Spider-Man
yeah,
looking one.
yeah.
I was in year 7. I had finished. I had either finished PE or I'd either finished like rugby practice. But all I know is that I had to go to the change room to change. It must have been rugby practice. I think it was after school. And then I looked in my locker. I was getting all my shit, and I was like, "Fuck, where's my phone?" Back then, I lived in Crystal Palace. I went all the way back home, and I was like, "Mum, someone's stolen my phone. Like, I don't know what it is. So obviously, I was petrified. Like, that's my first phone. My parents bought it for me. Like, obviously, back then, you weren't getting your own phone for yourself. Your parents were getting it for you,
rags.
and you're like, "Don't fucking lose this phone. How else am I going to contact you?" So I was shook. I was fucking petrified. And then I explained the situation. I think they beat me. I can't remember. They probably did. Fucking pricks. I can't remember.
That's hilarious.
And then I got I think I got a 3210 after that. I think, Nokia was running thing back then. But yeah, fam, life before mobile phones was crazy. I don't know how my parents did it. Because my parents moved here. My parents moved to the UK in 1990. So just a year before I was born. Our mobile phones went around then, obviously. Well, not to my knowledge anyway. Unless you were like rich.
Yes, you had that big thing with the antenna.
Yeah, you had the big thing.
Yeah.
And no one's rocking that back then in like just like normal class citizens aren't rocking them things. It's only if you're rich you're rocking them things.
Yeah.
I remember my mum had an address book, like a full blown address book. I remember, and I was thinking, these millennials have no idea how easy they've got it. Like babies of nowadays would only ever know a mobile phone.
Oh, 100%.
They won't know what a landline. Like they'll know what a landline is, but they'll never. I can't.
Will they know what a landline is? Who has a landline?
True. I don't have a landline.
I don't have a landline.
I can't remember the last time I used my landline phone.
My kids aren't gonna know what a landline phone is. They're not gonna know.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't remember the last time I picked up a landline ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Fuck, that's crazy. I think the only ever time I used a landline was back when I had run out of credit. Back before there were contracts.
Yeah, bro.
When I'd run out of credit. Do you remember on T-Mobile? Back in not even T-Mobile. What was before T-Mobile? 1-to-1. That was before T-Mobile. It was 1-to-1.
Yeah.
And you had the 1-to-1 before T-Mobile, but on T-Mobile you had the 5-day pass thing.
Okay.
Do you remember the 5-day pass?
No, I wasn't on that shit.
Oh, so on T-Mobile you had like you paid £5 and every other T-Mobile user, the messages will be free.
Oh,
so you
okay.
can use it unlimitedly for the month, but it's only to T-Mobile users.
Oh.
So if you top up £10 and use only £5 of that for the 1-to-1 thing or for the £5 a month thing, you can message all T-Mobile people for free. But you'd have £5 left. So obviously, because it used to take data every time you text, every time you call back then. And I remember I used to do that. And that's how I used to like speak to girls and stuff, blah, 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 because obviously there was no WhatsApp then. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
And just like, time has fucking changed.
Bro, I remember when it was a straight SMS thing and I'm chatting to gal, but I need to squeeze everything I want to say into the first thing because it carries over. If the full stop goes over the line,
it's
that's 20p instead of 10. I can't afford that.
I think it was like, was it not like 30 words or something per text? Something like that back in the day.
Yeah. Bro, stressful.
Fuck.
Every time I accidentally did it and I didn't realize, because it wouldn't tell you you're going into the next barrier.
Yeah.
So it would just send it. It would be like sending one of two. And I'm like, you bastard.
Prick.
You fucking prick.
I remember I rinsed money on girls back in like year 11, year 12. I think I spent a whole £10 on text when I was texting a girl.
Oh, bro.
A whole text, because it's 10p, 10p.
Yeah, been there.
Do you pay to receive as well?
No.
You didn't pay to receive?
No, you just paid to send.
You just paid to send. Oh, I was rinsing money on girls to text.
Same.
Rinsing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Same, bro. And when I had no credit, my phone's just blowing up. That's when people want to chat to me.
Yeah.
When I got no credit, I'm just getting text here, text. I can't reply to no one.
And there's nothing like Wi-Fi is not going to help, because I don't think there was Wi-Fi back then.
There was Wi-Fi, but you couldn't connect your phone to the phone.
Yeah, because there was no WhatsApp. It was pointless.
There was no apps. There were no apps,
bro.
It was text, and that's
contacts.
Text, contacts. Snake.
Everyone had Snake.
Snake was lit.
So lit.
Text, contacts, Snake, and
settings, and that's probably it.
Alarm. You had an alarm on there. And settings, that's it. I don't think there was much else.
On the phone book, obviously, that was it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. We have
what a shit time to be alive.
What then?
Yeah, I thought it was amazing, but it was shit.
because that's all you knew. There was nothing better.
Fucking shit. And I remember when I got the first iPhone, when
iPhone 3, wasn't it?
No, before that, I got the iPhone 2G.
2G. When we first went to uni.
Yeah, when we first went to uni, you guys had Blackberries.
Oh, yeah.
And I was livid. You know what it was? Because I refused to. I had no love for Blackberries.
Yeah.
But BBM was the thing. No, you're not fucking anyone unless you got BBM.
Yeah.
If you don't have BBM, you're not having sex, and that's the end of it. bro,
because no one wants to text you.
Bro, I got this fucking iPhone, and I'm like, I've got an iPhone, fam. Like, no one can touch me. Rock up to uni, man's got an iPhone. No one gives a fuck.
No one gave a fuck.
No one gave a single fuck.
If you didn't have the ping thing, no one's talking.
Bro, and I'm just like, anyone want to download Ping? Anyone want to chat to me on Ping? Nah. What's that? I don't think I ever spoke to one person on Ping. BBM was a lick. If you didn't have BBM, you had nothing.
What's your pin? Dave,
bro,
what's your pin?
The amount of times on a night out, someone would come up to me like, oh, you on BBM? And I'm like, no. So then I had to get your old phone. You were getting a new BlackBerry.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, give me that. Give me that.
I remember.
Just chatting to bare things on BBM.
Fuck.
What a horrible time to be alive. What a horrible, disgusting, barbaric time to be alive.
And now phones are so expensive now.
I know. But
His phones are more expensive than God knows what now.
I know. But
So
don't you think it's
expensive.
crazy that what was it that broke BlackBerry? I think it must have been Instagram. I think Instagram must have destroyed BlackBerry
Yeah, because it wasn't on.
and WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't. You had fuck all on BlackBerry.
Yeah. All we had going for us was ping.
Yeah.
Was the ping.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
it.
That's it.
BBM. There was
When-
nothing else going for us.
When Instagram dropped, I got straight back on the iPhone.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this, bruv. Got the iPhone. I was gas for Instagram. There was things on there,
Yeah.
bruv.
Yeah.
Things. I remember I used to follow the pages when Instagram first dropped. I used to follow like Baddies Are Us and fucking Pork Nation. And it was just bitches.
Org Nation.
Bro, this is before there were
Pretty ass
even...
white girls.
This was before there was even really Instagram famous girls. There was just accounts.
Yeah.
There was just
Yeah,
accounts
yeah,
that would
yeah.
just post different
women.
things all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
And no one really had fame from it. Boy,
Yeah.
those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Oh my God.
fuck.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
That was funny. That was actually very funny. I love those times, man. I remember
Same.
the first time. I think the first time I had an iPhone was in my second. I want to say my second year of uni. I think was it my second year of uni, or was it college? No, I was definitely rocking BlackBerry for time. And then after BlackBerry, I got an upgrade. I got another BlackBerry, and then I got a
Thank you so much.
I got a Motorola Razr.
Oh, it's cold.
I had a Motorola Razr. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I had a Motorola Razr back in.
I had a Razr. I had Nokias.
I had Nokias for time.
I had Nokias forever, and then my first non-Nokia was that
It was a Motorola Razr.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I had a BlackBerry. I had two BlackBerries, and then I moved on to an iPhone. And I've had iPhones for years now.
I've had iPhones. I had the iPhone 2G, the iPhone 3, the iPhone 4, the iPhone 5, then went from iPhone 5 to iPhone 7, then went from 7 to... Did I go 7 to 10? I went 7 to 10.
went 7 to 10,
Because
I
they didn't
remember.
bring a 9 out, did they?
No, I don't think it's an iPhone 9.
There isn't a 9, is there? It went straight from 8
There's
to 10.
7, there's 7C, 7S. I think
There's
there's an
8.
iPhone 8.
There is an
and
8,
an
8
iPhone
plus.
10, yeah.
And then, because they did the 8, and then I'm pretty sure the 8 was the first 8 plus. And
a
then,
massive thing.
yeah, and then they did the 10. And yeah, so I've had obviously skipped a couple in the middle for these 2-year contracts, but boy, yeah, I'm not getting another phone.
Oh, no. I don't see myself getting anything but Apple nowadays.
Now, G. And then when they dropped the AirPods, they solidified it.
AirPods are lit.
AirPods are amazing.
They're lick.
They're amazing.
Anyone that doesn't have AirPods, you need to get the AirPods because they're amazing. They're amazing. AirPods are
They're fucking good. I needed this so bad.
You need it every day, fam.
Bella, thank you so much. My head was pounding. That's nectar.
Oh, my
But yeah,
days.
man, there was something stupid I was gonna ask you. What the fuck was I gonna say? Do you ever have an argument with yourself? Not an argument with yourself, but do you ever play out an argument,
Of course.
but you actually speak the
Of
words
course.
from both angles?
In the shower all the time.
I do it in the car.
Yeah, because
That's the only place I,
I
live.
can imagine you in the.
The amount of people
That's
that
so funny. I can imagine you doing that. That's so funny in the car, just on the way to work. Like, fuck's sake,
Bro,
I can imagine.
This is what happens. If I'm in the car on the way to work, I'll play out an entire... If I'm running late, so let's say I'm running late, and then I'm driving in, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
And then I know what my manager's going to say when I get in. And then if I'm pissed off, I will have the entire back and forth conversation for like 10 minutes. And the whole thing.
Yep.
And then I'll win. I'll make sure I win.
100%.
And then I'm like, bang.
I know what I'm gonna say now.
I know what I'm going to say
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
All the time. I do it in the shower. I don't know why. Because I think when I'm in the shower, that's probably my only time I can think. Because I'm just to myself and my thought. Not when I'm in a room or when I'm here watching TV or whatever. Obviously never at work. I feel like when I'm in my shower, that's my me time.
Yeah.
And when I've got stuff on my mind that involves another party, I argue with myself.
Yeah.
I argue with myself. I don't even know why I do it.
Bro,
It's funny.
I've done
It's
it. I've done it my
funny.
entire life. I used to do it on road. Like if I was walking before I had like a car or anything like that. If I was a teenager and I was just walking down the street, I'd do it on road.
Yeah.
And I'd actually hear myself speaking, and someone would walk past me. 100%, 100%. And as I said, the thing as well. When I texted you the other day,
Saying.
when I said, have you ever walked past someone? Like sometimes, as I'm getting older, I might be getting crazy. I'm saying things with my mouth that I thought I said in my head.
You are getting crazy.
Exactly. So do you remember when I texted you the other day? I was like, oh, do you ever walk past a thing and actually say tits out loud? Because obviously that's dumb. This is a dumb thing, right? This is a dumb thing. So obviously me and Fuhad, when we're walking, we've done it our whole lives. Oh, this is the day we ever met. If you're walking, every guy does it, fuck it. If you're walking,
Rubbernecking for sure, bro.
and then if you're walking down the road, whatever, walking through town, and you see a spice, and if she's like, if her tits are fat, let's just say her tits are fat.
Yeah.
We'll be walking together.
Yeah.
And just be like, tits.
Tits,
Like
yeah.
you'll both see it at the exact same time, tits.
Tits, yeah.
And that's just how it is. Or batty, like fat, whatever.
Or we make a facial expression.
We'll make a facial expression.
Yeah.
So we've done that for so many years, so many times, that now when I'm walking by myself, I will look up and be like, tits. But I would actually say it. And I've been in situations where the girl is close enough to hear me say it.
Oh, wow.
It's only happened once or twice, but I'll be like, walking on my phone, look up, tits. And she's there. That's when I had to text you the other day. I'm going nuts. I'm losing my fucking mind.
I don't think I've ever said it out loud when I'm by myself, but I've obviously always thought it when I'm by myself. But it's only when I'm in groups or with you or whoever, I verbalize it.
It needs to
Or
stop.
like make faces and stuff because it needs to be acknowledged. I feel like it's a gift to us, so we've got to acknowledge.
It's
the
a
fact
gift to us.
It's a gift to us. You guys are doing us a favor, so we have to congratulate you guys.
Favor. That's hilarious.
You can just acknowledge the tits, isn't it? I just love
Speaking of, that reminds me what we just said a minute ago. Speaking of Insta models, and you know when we spoke about the other day, like OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how obviously I would never do an OnlyFans. Like I would never pay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what do you never do one?
Yeah, I'd never host one.
Yeah. I would never be on camera on OnlyFans.
So I would never pay for one.
Yeah.
But more time. Do you ever how do I explain it? What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
So let's take Kylie Jenner for example.
Yeah.
You see her
Yeah.
basically every day.
Yeah.
So you'll see pictures of her basically every day. And they're provocative. And obviously she's disgustingly buff. So do you ever, obviously, after, it's been going on for years now. So since it's been going on for years and you've done it every day and you've seen her every day, do you ever not have the thought in your head like, are we going to fuck or not? Do you ever, obviously you're not.
Yeah.
But it's such an integral part of your day now.
Yeah.
Seeing provocative pictures of this one chick.
Yeah.
Do you ever think like, big man, are we, like, what, do you ever get angry at Kylie? Like, what are you doing to man?
Not necessarily with Kylie, probably with other people, like other like models and stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say with Kylie purely because obviously it's fictional. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I think I do it with some people where it's not necessarily a plausibility, but it's more likely than Kylie Jenner. Do you know what I mean?
Anything is more likely.
Anything is more likely than Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is never gonna happen unless she watches this. Then big man.
Oh, imagine if she actually just slid in. All right, scenario.
Here we go.
Let me get comfortable. Just fucking wire out my way. Right. Big man scenarios, yeah?
Hit me.
So,
Oh, this is banging. Thank you, Bella.
So you're chilling one day. We're just chilling. We've just wrapped up recording. Cameras off, audio's off, mics are away. We're just chatting. Just uploaded a brand new video. And views are ticking in, whatever. Comments are dripping in. Yeah. And then you're just scrolling through, and you just see one that says something like, saw you guys on TikTok.
Yeah.
Massive fan.
Yeah.
And it just says Kylie on it. It doesn't say nothing else. It just says Kylie on it. And the thumbnail was so small, but you just see lips.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you still at this point, you don't know.
You don't think it's
anything.
Yeah,
you just say, oh, snap. Click on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, rah. That looks like Kylie Jenner, but I can't be sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's YouTube. Can't see anything.
On YouTube.
So you can't, you're like, all right, that's weird. That looks like Kylie Jenner, but she's probably just using a picture or whatever. Then you go onto our TikTok. And you're like, oh, she sounds from TikTok, whatever. Scrolling up, and it says, Kylie Jenner like this video, Kylie Jenner like this video, Kylie Jenner like this video, Kylie Jenner like this video. And you're like, hang on. You actually click. You see a fat blue tick on her profile. And you're like, rah.
That's her.
That's her. You go to message. So let's say I'm not even here now.
Yeah.
So you go to message me.
Yeah.
On Instagram or something. And then as you open up your inbox to open up our last chat on Instagram, you see a request there. This is on your private Instagram. You see a request there. You click it. Another big blue tick. Kylie Jenner. And she's like, hi, Fuhad. I've watched a few of the... I've watched a few of the episodes now. I'm hooked. You man are doing the thing. I don't know if you're ever in Calabasas, but if you are,
shout me.
What are you actually gonna do? This is the real question. What are you actually gonna do? What are you actually gonna do?
So let's say this happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
For example.
Okay, no, not tomorrow. No quarantine, nothing.
No quarantine.
No quarantine now. You can fly if you want to.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah. But she hasn't said, meet me here now.
Oh, yeah,
She's just said, if you're ever in the area, slide in and we'll sort something out. But she hasn't said, come meet me, I'm free this time. She hasn't even said when she's definitely going to be in LA. She hasn't said a traveling schedule or anything, but she has categorically said to you,
if you're ever
Fuhad,
about,
if you're ever about mulling around in Calabasas, shout me. Slide in and we'll go grab a coffee or something. I'd love to grab a coffee. And she didn't message me this. She just messaged you. And she said Fuhad. She didn't say SNG. She didn't say hi guys. She said message your gram and said you. What are you actually going to do? Are you going to stay here in Manchester and just show everyone this message that you got to never act on it? Or are you physically actually going to go to LA?
Well, first of all, I'm showing everyone. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm showing everyone. Because this doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. I'm screenshotting and sending it to you, sending it to the boys, sending it to group chat. And I'm just like, man them, we have to go to California. We have to go to LA. Whether or not I potentially see her or I link up with like whatever, I'm like, obviously we wanted to go, what, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago we wanted to go, we were saying? When Jay was there. So I was like, we have to go. Whatever you guys need to do to go this summer, we're going this summer.
All right.
And then we're going, but I'm going to message her before that. Oh, I'm actually planning to come. I would never tell her, oh, I was thinking of coming. I would say, oh, you know what? Coincidentally, I was actually going to come in, let's say, 3 months.
Yeah. I'm funny you should say that. I'm going to be there in June.
I'm going to be, that's how I'll play it. Funny you say that, I'm going to be there in June. So when I'm about, or like the week before I get there or whatever, the day before I get there, I'll shout you just so like we're on this, we cross paths or blah, blah, blah. And then we'll play it from there.
So once we've booked, so let's just say that she's up. Sounds great. She just hits you up on a basic one.
Blasé.
Sounds good. Or sounds great, whatever. So June rolls around. We've actually booked it. So everyone's actually pulled their money together and we've booked the thing. And we're like, cool. LA, sounds good. Like, can't wait. You message her. You message her when we're on our way to the airport. And like, oh, just giving you a shout. Actually, no. Do you? Okay, so this point, we've booked the whole thing. Are you going to message her before we fly over there? Or are you going to message her when we're there?
I'll let her know. Obviously, I would have messaged her prior and said that, coincidentally, we're going to be there in June or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll message her probably a few days before we fly and be like, oh, just to rekindle kind of thing, I'm actually going to be out in LA in the next couple of days. Because I don't think we would speak in between that point we first spoke and when I'm actually flying.
Yeah,
it'll be pointless. Do you know what I mean? She's not going to entertain me. She's got no reason to. So I'll just remind her, like, oh, I'm flying there in a few days just to let you know, blah, blah, blah. If you want to still link up, we can link up.
See, this is why I get in my own head now. This is when I get my yatty head on.
Yeah.
And I'll type that whole message, exactly what you said. When we're still in England, I would have typed that whole message and I would have thinking, shit, she's going to think I'm thirsty, boy. Because I'm letting her know before I've even got on the flight.
That it's low-key coming.
So yeah, I'm actually, yeah. Because then I'm going to have to message her again when I land.
You get there.
Or whenever we want to hook this thing up.
Yeah. You want to play it blasé.
I want to play it cool.
Yeah.
I want to play it cool, crystal cool, fam.
I know.
I can't fuck this up.
It's Kylie Jenner.
I can't fuck it up. All right, cool. So you've messaged her.
Yeah.
And you've messaged her now. Said, oh, we're going to be flying out in a couple of days, etc., etc., etc. She reads it, don't reply. While going when we're actually in LA now. So we're in LA, we've settled in, we've been there for 2 days.
She's followed me, correct?
She's followed you.
She's followed me. So as soon as we land, I'm Instagramming that we're about. And if she's seen it and not responded or said anything, then I won't beg it. No, that's a lie. I would still probably beg it. I'd still probably message her after I know she's seen it and be like, oh, just to let you know I'm here. So when I'm here for like a week, for example, if you ever want to meet up.
A bit.
If you want to meet up, still let me know, blah, blah, blah. And then we go from there. But as long as I know she's seen the video on Instagram,
the stories and that.
The story, then I would know she's active. So if she responds, she responds. If she doesn't, then I guess we're just in LA. Like, it's not a bad thing. Obviously, I want to go to LA regardless. So, but
that's heavy, boy.
That's how I'd play it. I'd play it tactically. Because obviously, if she's following me, then she's going to read my. Well, she's not going to see my story. But if she sees the story, then yeah.
All right, cool. So let's say she hasn't seen the story. Hasn't seen any of the stories the whole week. She read that message. When you sent it, didn't reply. We've been in LA for a week. She hasn't seen a single story that you've posted. So you're just assume she's not even about. Then she messages on the day that we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're on our way to the airport. She messages and just says, oh, sorry. Just got back to LA from fucking
wherever.
Texas, wherever.
Yeah.
If you're still about, shout me later. Fuck. And we're on our way to the airport home. What are you doing? You've got no money. You've got no money left. So you've got like, let's say you got 200 quid in your account. Someone offers, let's just say we all come together and we're like, cool. If you need to stay, here's enough money. We can get you a flight home. Yeah. But you're going to have to stay here by yourself. Yeah. We can't all change our flights. You're going to have to stay here by yourself. Yeah. You're going to have to sort your own accommodation and your own food and stuff. You guys are going to have to figure it out. But Kylie categorically says she's free tonight.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the story. Whether I fuck her or not, it's going to be one of the greatest stories I ever tell.
Fair play.
I feel like if I do it, it'll be gang. And it'll be a dope story. But if I stay and I don't fuck her, it'll be the best story ever. Do you know what I mean? Because it'll be so funny how fucked up my life is that I would fucking stay and without all you, man, to potentially fuck Kylie Jenner. And the trife I must go through.
You're sleeping on the streets.
Big man, I've got nowhere to go. You guys are giving me your last P to just change my flight.
Fam, I don't know what you're doing. That's the God's honest truth.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be the best story if it doesn't happen. It'll be a great story if it does happen. A fucking great story.
Amazing story.
But it'll be funny if it didn't happen. And that's the reason why I'll do it. Because I'll be able to tell it on here again.
True.
That's the reason why I'll do it.
That'll be amazing.
Funny. If it happened, I wouldn't say it. If it didn't happen, I'd say it.
Facts.
Because nowadays you have to do stuff for the story.
I would be sweating, fam. Sweating.
I'll be so intimidated.
And the thing is as well, imagine how scared you would be. Bear in mind, she hasn't given you her number or anything like that. The only form of contact you've got is Instagram.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm about tonight. She hasn't given you a time, anything. Your boys have just got on the plane. They're gone.
Yeah.
We're gone, fam.
Yeah.
You're in Los Angeles alone with $200 in your account. With a hope and a dream. With a hope that she's actually about tonight. You haven't made any concrete plans. She's so frustratingly blasé about this whole thing.
She doesn't give a fuck.
As soon as you man have got on the plane, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Stressed. Because I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I actually doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be stressed, but I don't know. And then thinking, I still have to play it cool. I have to still play polar bear cool.
Yeah. Polar bear cool.
Bro, I can't message her 6 times. Like, okay, cool. So what's the plan? There's this.
Yeah.
I can't let her know that all my boys have left me. I can't let her know that I've got no money. And this has to land. This has to land. Like the fucking or no fucking. The link up has to land.
Yeah, we have to link. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we have to link.
Stressful. Stressful times.
I would definitely do it. I would do it for the story. I'd have to do it for the story. Because like I said, it'll be so much funnier if I didn't even link her or didn't bug her. That would be the greatest story.
It would.
The greatest story.
It would.
Because I'd have the evidence to back it. Whereas if we actually did link, it would be an amazing story. And I'll tell you, man. But
you have to keep that low key.
And that would
you
be
have
it.
To keep
that
that
would
low
be
key.
it. It would never be a ShxtsnGigs experience.
Yeah. You have to keep that low key.
Fuck.
Ooh.
One night with Kylie.
Ooh.
That should be a TMZ show, fam.
The fam?
One night with Kylie.
Oh, that'd be an evening. That would be a luscious evening.
I wouldn't want it to end. I think
Who
that would be the night I go rounds. I'd have to go rounds. Do you know what I mean?
I'm popping Viagra.
I'm popping everything.
Cialis. I'm
Everything.
taking it.
I'm taking 2.
Rags. My heart will have to take the strain.
Oh my
So we're
god.
fucking.
Oh my god. Jesus. What a predicament.
What an amazing predicament. Jesus.
The fear of, but I'll be so, fuck. If you guys be like, yeah, you guys fucking stay. Oh, no, you guys tell me to stay. And I'm like, okay, cool. We get all gas. You give me all the money that I need to stay. And then I see you guys go. I'm petrified.
Oh,
I'm like,
100.
What have I done?
Yeah, 100.
What have I just done?
100% petrified. 100% petrified.
I'm in Los Angeles by myself. Granted, that doesn't sound that bad.
But no money.
No money, no concrete plans.
Just your suitcase in your hand.
What have I done? I'll be like, oh my God, what have I done?
You're halfway across the fucking world, fam. We're
Bro.
gone. We're long gone. I'm on the plane snoozing.
I'll be petrified. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would be fucking terrified for a potential date that may or may not happen.
Nah, bro. I would, like I said, I'll still do it, but
Rags. It could just be coffee.
it could be.
Imagine if you go for the whole thing, you stay, everything. She links you. She's like, "Oh, cool. Whereabouts are you now?" And you're just like,
I'm not really sure. I'll send
some
you,
like in it, Queensbridge Boulevard." and she's like, "Oh, cool. There's actually a Starbucks there.
I'll pull up.
I'll meet you there." And then she meets you at the Starbucks. You guys have a coffee, and she's like, "Cool,
Nice to meet
good
you.
meeting you. Like we should do this again." And then she dips. That's the whole thing done. And then you still got to wait for tomorrow to get your flight.
Where am I staying?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'd have to stay at the airport.
Oh, rags.
I'd have to sleep in the airport.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Actually, I didn't even think about that.
I
I'll do
would
it.
be so angry.
Angry.
I'd be so angry.
Oh,
But that's
100.
all that transpired.
Yeah.
I'd rather nothing transpire than meet up for coffee.
Really?
I hate coffee first and foremost.
To be fair, I'd get like a mango frappuccino or some shit. I don't know. I hate coffee. But
I would hate that. That's all that transpired.
I wouldn't.
I'll be
I would have been
gassed.
happy.
No, don't get me wrong. I'll be gassed, but I would rather nothing happened than meet up just for coffee. All that just for coffee.
Cool. Now this is when it gets juicy. Now it gets real.
Okay.
Fast forward. So you have your coffee, you sleep in the airport, you go home, you're knackered, you've made it back.
Yeah.
Everything's blessed. You go for like a 10-hour sleep, you're fucking shattered.
Yeah.
Wake up, you got a DM from her, and she's like, "Oh, hope you got home safe. It was lovely to meet you, etc., etc."
Yeah.
I really want to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
When can you next come to LA? What's the deal now? Now what's the deal?
What do you mean? When next are you coming?
That's her life.
I know. And fuck, I know. I'm like, when next are you coming to England, babes? Because
She'll be like, second of never, G. Do you want this puss or not?
The coffee was the trial test. You
Oh,
passed.
you passed the test.
You passed the test.
You're
Now
still on thin ice.
Come get this.
Come. And like, you're just working your normal job.
Yeah.
You can fly to LA if you need to, but this isn't just a thing you can keep up.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't a lifestyle you can manage.
I'm gonna be broke.
Bro, so do you tell her, let's say you can afford it. This is, you can afford to go back
Yeah.
whenever.
Yeah.
But are you going to leave it 3 months? Are you going to leave it a month? Or are you going to be like, fuck, I need to go back now? Like, what's your mindset here? What's the game
I would
plan?
think I need to go back now. Like my mindset straight away would be like, fuck, I need to go back now.
Yeah.
But not ideally. What's the word I'm looking for? Reality wise, like, it's not gonna
realistically,
happen.
yeah.
That's the word. Realistically, it's not gonna happen. I'd want to go back today. As soon as I land and I see that, I want to fly back that same night.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's not gonna happen. Like I'd probably have to wait months, and and I have to tell her that.
And the conversation could die off by then.
I know.
The whole thing could die off in a couple of months.
I know, but
She's talking to man.
I know.
Oh, no. I couldn't. I'd have to go back. I'd have to go back in a couple of weeks. I promise you I'd have to. I couldn't wait a couple of months. I'd have to go back. I wouldn't sleep for the whole 2 weeks before I go. I'd have to go. Like, I'll be stressed, fam.
Yeah.
I'll be stressed. And I'll be like writing and rewriting every DM I send to her in between there. It has to be perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Every DM has to be perfectly timed. I need to know the whole LA time difference, everything. I need to hit it. Bang. Bang. Perfect every time.
Strategic.
It'd be the most stressful experience of my life. It would be the most stressful fucking experience of my life. I'd hate it.
Oh my
I physically hate it. But yeah, man, that was interesting.
Fire.
Am I the asshole?
Let's go for it.
Right. Am I the arsehole for not telling my friend that her crush used to be a girl? Right. This is kind of lengthy. Yeah, G. So a while back, my friend, Lena told me that she met this guy called Daniel and she was falling for him. About a week later, she texted me that Daniel actually knew who I was and that we used to go to the same elementary school. At first, I didn't remember a boy with that name, so I looked him up on Facebook and then realized who he was. Daniel and I did go to school together, but back then he used to identify as Diana.
I was going to say Danielle.
Oh, yeah. He started his transitioning and changed his name to Daniel about a year before we finished school. I texted Lena that I remembered him too, and I remembered him to be very nice. I did consider whether I should ask Lena if she knew who Daniel used to be. I knew that it wouldn't be a problem for her. She's always been very open-minded, and she is pansexual. Mad. I did, however, decide it wasn't my place to discuss Daniel's gender. If he wanted her to know about it, he would tell her when he's ready. Maybe she already knew. Lena kept talking about how happy she was, etc., etc. Then one night she called me asking if I knew who Daniel used to be.
Oh, God.
And I told her yes. And then she said, how could I keep that from her?
Oh, my God.
When I knew the whole time. Felt like I betrayed her. Daniel didn't know about Lena. Neighbor expressing. Okay, perfect. So long story short, they fell out.
How close were they? Were they best friends? Like her and the girl, not her and Daniel.
She just says friend. I think they were good friends. They must have been good friends.
Well, I wouldn't say she's the arsehole. Purely because if my best friend or my good friend is in a relationship with someone, obviously I feel like it's their position. Let's say if me and you, for example, if you're in a really, really strong relationship and you've expressed how much you like someone and I find out something about that person, I feel like you must already know this. Like, you can't be so blind to the fact that this is occurring if you're in a relationship with the person. If I can know this, you surely must know this. Do you know what I mean? Or there must be an inclination that there's something off. So I wouldn't want to be the one to be like, oh, FYI, X, Y, and Z. I would rather you ask me if I knew. But then me knowing, like, that's the question I knew. And when she asked me, I said, yes, I knew. So does that make me the arsehole? I don't think it makes me the arsehole. I feel like I would be the arsehole if I flat out, oh my God, do you know that about this, your partner, blah, blah, blah. I think that's being an arsehole. Because, like I said, if you're with someone for X amount of time, you must know certain things about that person. There must be something that could have been a giveaway that he was was it like him to a girl or a guy to a, what was it?
It was a man.
It was a man.
And transitioned to a girl.
So the girlfriend must have realized that, or the boyfriend. I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. So wait. The guy, Daniel. So Daniel, no, was it Diana from? Was it who?
Daniel used to be Diana.
So where's the peace come from?
What are you on about?
Daniel used to be Diana.
Yeah. So there's no peace. Daniel used to be Diana.
So how is she a transsexual if she's got no dick? She just got no titties.
I don't know surgically what's happened. I just know what they're identifying as. And I'm assuming they look like a guy now.
Yeah, but if they're together, they must have had sex.
I'm assuming they haven't had sex. That's what I'm going off from this, that they haven't had sex. Obviously, she would know. Maybe when she when she bailed her, I'm assuming when she bailed her the next day and said, did you know that he used to be Diana? I'm assuming now they've got to the sex part.
Okay.
I'm assuming it had to come out of this part.
Okay.
I'm assuming now she knows.
That's a bit more
And she
sticky.
said, did you know the whole time? Because you said you fucking remembered her from school.
That's a bit more sticky. I feel like then if I was in her shoes, the brethren shoes, if it was something that early, I would mention it.
You would?
I would mention it.
Yeah.
Because it's so early into the game. And if I found that crucial, not evidence, but crucial information out, I would say something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's no way in hell you as my boy would not necessarily forgive me, but like you would, if you knew that I knew, you would look at me somehow like, why didn't you tell me, kind of thing. Because that's a life-changing experience for him as well as you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like if I knew that information and I didn't tell you, I'm an arsehole.
Yeah.
Purely because of how new that relationship was. I thought in that scenario, they'd been together.
Nah.
Okay.
So she knew from when they met.
Okay.
So I would have said rags straight away. But unless, like, obviously, meeting someone who's transgender isn't just your run-of-the-mill everyday thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I can understand why she thought, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say, like, if he doesn't want her to know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But same time, it's not something that just happens every day. So if I have a friend, if one of you, man, if one of you, man, had like got with someone who's transgender, and I know categorically that you've never been with someone who's transgender before.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you'd been with someone who's transgender before that, then maybe I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I think, oh, I'm assuming
He
you know.
must know.
Yeah. But if there's something that I thought you definitely didn't know, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
100%.
I wouldn't think twice, fam. I'm telling you in a second. Like, big man, did you know that used to be Diana? You're like, what? Yeah. Or vice versa. And algorithm, you know, it used to be Daniel. You would say, what?
That's more plausible, obviously, because you don't have a penis anymore. You just tuck it in and you got a vagina.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking.
You'd say,
from
what?
Diana to Daniel, I'd be so confused.
My heart would be racing, and I would also be excited to laugh for me to tell you. I'll be scared but excited.
I know.
And
you won't be able to get out. You'll be laughing over the phone. You'll be like, Van! I can't. That's exactly what you do. Because I'll be so oblivious to it. You'd be like, have your lipstick yet?
I would.
You won't even start with that question. You're like, how's you? How's
yeah,
you
man. How's you and Diana? You lip that, and you're like, obviously, bro. Day one, well, you banged her, yeah. Nah, I ain't banged her, yeah. Cool. I used to be Daniel, bro. You be like, what? I used to be Daniel, bro.
Oh, you would take pleasure in telling me.
I would. It would be funny. It would be fucking funny. Right, rappity rap.
Rappity rap.